Newsflash, will there ever be another bag to rival the Birkin? Because with the original prototype of this handbag, which was created in 1984 for and with Jane Birkin, hitting the auction block via Sotheby's on July 10th, it got me thinking, is the fashion industry devoid of the kind of happenstance and lore that led to the creation of the Birkin bag? After all, the butterfly effect of the Birkin would not have happened had a number of events not unfolded just so, including Jane Birkin, a famous singer and actress since the late 60s, deciding to fly economy from London to Paris. That simply wouldn't happen these days with a star of her caliber, now would it? Then getting bumped up and sat in first class next to an Hermes family member and senior exec, the equivalent of which I'm sure these days only flies private. And like something straight out of a rom-com, Birkin's trusty satchel at the time spilleth over. But had her agenda, her cigarettes, her bits and bobs not gone everywhere, well, then she might have not started a conversation with the Hermes executive about the bag of her dreams and her needs. So while the Birkin has taken on a life of its own as the top status symbol in fashion, it happened organically, which is seemingly something that no longer occurs, because nowadays designer handbags have become a commodity that feels designed by committee, not a cult fashion icon. Because there's no Jane Birkin modern day equivalency, we're left with modern day artificially inseminated it bag marketing strategies, where en masse so-called influencers are sent designer bags to post that they probably wouldn't wear or purchase with their own money were they not being paid to do so. And what's surprising is that every brand engages in this practice, even Chanel, but Hermes. And what has been the result? Well, it's only increased the desirability and value of the brand. And I would argue that their refusal to engage in this kind of approach, instead allowing consumers and the media to incessantly drum up brand narratives for them, and to stand back and watch the inevitable and often clever, in this case, riffs on the Birkin bag, like the Boatkin, made from upcycled LL Bean boat totes, solidifies both the Birkin and the late, great Jane Birkin as one of one. But what do you think? Will there ever be another Birkin? That wraps your news fash. I'm Moshe Lundstrom. Be sure to stick with me to stay up to date on all things fashion, and check out News Fash, the podcast, for more.